Would you like to make one of your textured or patterned brushes into a seamless pattern that you could use for print-on-demand products? Well, it all begins with a brush made from a tile that's paired with a canvas in just the right way, and that is the topic of our tutorial today. But before we get started, we're going to need a few things. You'll want the most recent version of Procreate, along with the brush that we made in our previous tutorial, Tutorial 2, and that is our grain brush at 36%. Three things before we start. We're going to be starting with a 12-inch by 12-inch canvas, but inside of Procreate, we're going to change that size, so any size canvas to start will be fine. Next, I would love to see your patterns, and if you'd like to share them, please share them at Instagram with the hashtag DigiWithLiz. Next, you can check your patterns to see if they're seamless at my site. Go to bit.ly/check-tile. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, we have a 12-inch by 12-inch canvas at 300 dpi, which is 3600 pixels by 3600 pixels. But this isn't the size that we're actually going to use. Because we're in step 3 of our brick project, we actually want to change the size of our canvas. And our brick brush that we created will tell us what size we need. So I'm just inside of a demos set that I've created, but this is the brick brush that we created in step 2 of our brick seamless pattern project. Okay, and it tells us that we need a canvas size of 6028 pixels by 6028 pixels. So let's go back over to our wrench, canvas. Actually, I can't remember, 628? Yes, 628. Okay, 628. All right, brush, canvas, crop and resize, and settings. And let's go ahead and hit resample, and then we're going to change that to 6028. Okay, got it. All right, and when you have it, you just go ahead and tap done. Okay, and now it's a much larger size here. Okay, so now let's see, that blue looks pretty nice for our brush. So let's, whoops, whoa. Let's just go ahead and test it out here. Okay, and it looks kind of funny, but you're kind of wondering, like, is it really truly seamless? It really truly is, and let's go ahead and test it. So we're going to go ahead. Actually, because this kind of has holes in the pattern, I've found sometimes when I use my pattern checker that for some reason the images work better when they're not, when they don't have like weird transparencies. So let's go ahead and go over to our wrench, add, copy canvas, and paste. And so when we do that, we can come over to our ellipsis at the top here, tap it, and split view. Boy, easy for me to say. Okay, and then we're going to open up digiartswithliz.com, and if we were to select tools and pattern checker, it would take us to this page, which is a 2x2 block repeat pattern checker. So now we can go over to our layers here, in that top layer that we just created, the composite. We can just drag and drop that right in, and you will see in just a second that it is in fact seamless, and you can just take a look at that, and you can make it a little bit bigger if you're just really not sure. So now really it just comes down to having some fun with different colors for whatever print-on-demand product or digital product you might want to make, that you might sell like through Etsy or Spoonflower or Printify or Society6, and on and on and on. There are lots of different companies that you can upload your patterns to. If for some reason your seamless tile isn't seamless, go back to the Brush Studio and Grain and just double check the scale, just to make sure it's the right size. And also double check your canvas to make sure it's the right size for the scale of the brush. These brushes are really meant to help you be successful. Meanwhile, thanks so much for watching, and I hope that your day is amazing.